Black, orange, black looks a bit weird. Do that. It's different. We'll go with that. Let's accessorize a little. Painted. That sounds great. There we go. Painted. Nice.
Welcome back.
Palette box. Painted palette box, definitely. Standard. Store box, store box. We'll have a tire over here. Store box over there looks good. What's so special about the Chrome trailers? They exist in real life? They're officially licensed trailers? Right, just get the wheels done. Do you need the Italia DLC for the new Pro Mods, DPH? Number one, yes. And number two, if you go to their website, promods.net, it lists the things that you have to have. It tells you. Mad Monk Transport, welcome back, sir. Standard gloss 120. Painted 120 in black. I don't think anybody'd spend this much time and money on their trailers, like individually coloring the rims and everything. Now that is a slight problem. We can't do much with the wheels. The Krone Easy Rider tires. That's a shame. That's a shame. Those tires don't really line up. Yoni 15 Paul, you say that it's us that make this great community, but we're only here because you're such an awesome, awesome streamer. You keep the reason to tune in on Thursday to Sunday School Love. Johnny, thank you, bro. That's not strictly true. It is down to you guys, but thank you. Okay, I think we're done. Confirm. Now we've got to take delivery. I think I'm here at the moment. There's a model in the Steam Workshop for real tire trailers. I need to get that. I definitely need to get that. We'll put one back in Felixstowe as well. I don't know if I've got any drivers. You know what would be nice on this screen is like when you click on a garage like this, like if this screen here was more to the left, then when you click on a garage on the right, it could show you what drivers you've got there, what trucks they've got, and that kind of thing. So you can kind of think, oh well, I've got this garage, but I don't have any drivers, or I've got this garage, but I can't remember how many drivers I've got here. You know what I mean? You could sort of get a bit of information they could easily just pull up for you. Because at the moment, you just click on a garage and then, you know, unless you can remember what's here, and the only way to go and view it is to come out of this screen. So, you know, you send that there like that. You come out of this screen, at which point, as soon as you leave the screen, you've lost that entire configuration because I can't save it. I can't store that config anywhere at all. I can't clone a trailer, so now I've lost it. They've got the info. Spartan Strider, 8 months, best streamer on the planet. Keep it up. P.S. I've got black graphics under some trailers in ATS. Anyone managed to fix it? Black graphics under some trailers in ATS. Yes, it's an incompatible trailer mod. You have to turn it off. Right, let's get the seating position. Looks good, actually. Let's go with like that, and that. Right side. Sweet. You're right. You're right about that. I was in Brest in France, and then something happened, and I ended up back in Aberdeen, and I can't remember why. Hang on. Let's take the trailer. Look, I haven't got any trailers left. Remember those trailers I bought over the last couple of weeks? They've all gone now because my save game's gone back. Where did you get the weather mod from, Presley? If you look in the mod spreadsheet, I think Muttley's probably added it by now.
Aye, 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 aye.
Okay. Connor, let's see if we can hit level 100 by the end of the year. I just lost 6 weeks worth of leveling, dude. It's unlikely. Okay. You run outside lane to go right at the roundabout. Oh, I've got the wrong way. Never mind. Yeah, I'll turn the sounds up in a sec. Every mod, like, is different. Let's come back, Squirrel. Polly is now playing American Truck Simulator. That was weird. Thank you, Fire Dragon. I'm getting used to the brakes. I forgot, I think I dialed the brakes right down. Let's see, I want trailer management. I want the one in Aberdeen. What a start. Car Contact 4X. I'm running an autumn mod. Right, let's see. Cargo market. Aberdeen. Down to Grimsby with some sausages. That sounds like a nice one. Or medical all the way down to the south of France. Blimey, that's a long job. 2,150 miles. Peak. How long do you reckon it'd take us to do that? I reckon that's about, what, in real times, that's about 40 minutes. That's probably another 90? 2 hours, maybe? I reckon about 2 hours. Medical equipment in Nice. Trouble is, it's fragile, but at least not urgent anyway. Let's do it! Okay, there we go. Cooled medical equipment. I think it probably should say medical supplies, I'm guessing. Updates on the NES. It's back online. So on Friday I received a box from Synology via DPD, and inside was a brand new, fully sealed NAS drive. I didn't even get the old one back. They sent me a completely shrink-wrapped new one. So I popped my drives in it, I turned it on, and fired up my NAS software, and it said, rebuild available. Sorry, recovery available.
Happy anniversary.
So I clicked on it, told it to recover, and 10 minutes later, I had my entire NAS drive online. I reckon they opened it, put the power on, went, yeah, that's toast. That's dead, Jim. Send him a new one. Drive cam looks compressed. What do you mean compressed? Yeah, Dave, it took their support is rubbish. Like, my initial request, it took them 3 days to reply to. The support is pants, but they fixed it with a brand new one. Jorgen, 42 months. How fast time flies. Did you know that ETS2 is 6 years on the 19th of October? I got a cool idea for Sunday Night Trucking. What if you get in touch with SCS and get a hand on the ETS 1.0 and play Sunday Night Trucking on the first version of the game? Jeez, man. Yeah, but what do you mean compressed, Ronald? I don't know. If 1.0 would be interesting to watch. It would look so weird and dated. I played 18 Wheels of Steel Leaky not that long ago. Well, I don't use the wheel spring.
Welcome back, Nutter.
I'm happy as it is. Well, SquirrelPlus has been updated already, Zenem. Deal Shark, welcome back. Oh, hang on. I was going to... let's bring the audio level up a touch. Trouble is, the scanner is just too quiet. Check the map for an interesting reroute. There's not much of a reroute going on there. Wait, why would you go down the A1? Like, you really wouldn't do that. You would go down the M6. M1, A1? Nah. I'd go this way. I'd go M6. All the way down to then join the M1 here. Berry. Go that way instead just to pick up that new road. Stretch of road I haven't done though. Look. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yep, you can play ETS for 3 screens. gear is that in? So that's in neutral, look at that. Oh, which pattern am I on? 1 second. That's why. 1 sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, ignore me. It's the pattern, it's fine. Damage, I don't know. 1% on the truck so far. It's all good. Yeah, I'm in Scania shifting mode. I was confused about which shifting mode I'm in. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 5. It's good. Truck limits. Come on, Paul. Truck limits. Oh my god, 54 Ks. Are you enjoying it, Mrs. Frosty? Did it take long to receive your SKRS? When I ordered this, it was when they first started, and I can't remember exactly how long it took, but it wasn't like a crazy amount of time. But things just got worse and worse over at CSIO. If you get the Almar, ask is Motley in chat. He bought an Almar. Ask him how long it took to get his.
Ai, ai, ai.
2018 office store. It's not a priority. Eager Will. Great stream so far. Thank you for the bits. Eagery Will, I should say. Motley, yeah, I was just asking a question. How long did it take you to get your Almar SKRS? Like, from the point where you ordered it, how long did it take to arrive? Because somebody was asking about how long it takes to get an SKRS. Dave Cameron, how you doing, sir? I was just watching Dave Cameron. He was doing some iRacing. Yeah, much slower pace. Buffer Kid. Welcome to the house, Buffer Kid. Should you get the heavy cargo pack? Is it worth it? Is it on sale at the moment? Thanks, Buffer Kid. It's on sale currently. It's probably worth picking up because you'll find that you can get mods in the workshop that basically base themselves off it. Like, there's already mods now in the workshop that base themselves off the Chrome trailer pack. So without the DLC, you kind of... you won't be able to get those mods as well, you know. You got yours in 5 days. That's pretty good, man. 5 days, blimey. I think almost all the DLC for this game is worth picking up at some point. If you get it on an offer, you can get it pretty cheap. From Malaysia, dude. What time is it in Malaysia right now? Do I like Lee Evans? No. I think Pringles likes Lee Evans a lot, but I just don't like him. Not my kind of humour. .14 AM. Blimey. Wait, it's 1:14 PM in New York and 1:14 AM in Malaysia. We've got people in chat who are literally on the opposite side of the world. I don't know, Beaker. I thought Pringle was going, watching Lee Evans either this year or next year. I can't remember. I'm sure it was Lee Evans. .3 AM in Queensland. Blimey, hardcore. Shouldn't you guys be asleep? I mean, that's proof right there that the Earth is flat. Yeah? It's nighttime and daytime for two people in chat. I think Billy Connolly's not done a stand-up for a long time. Hey, Callum. It's a pity I had to use plastic at the bumper there, but it worked out okay. Goals outside digging up the garden. The downside of owning a terrier, you can't have nice grass. He's going to be all damp and smelly later, he really will, because the ground is soaking wet, it's been raining all day. I did that yesterday, Kyle. Lee Evans will be retiring after his current Monster Tour ends. The 50-year-old funny man announced the decision to Jonathan Ross. Jon explained that he wants to spend more time with his wife and daughter. And that was in 2014. There's another comedian I don't particularly like. He's not my humour. Michael McIntyre. Frankie Ball's quite funny. Never heard of any of them. Yeah, if you look at the forecast for this week, I don't know what it's like where you are, but the forecast for the UK right now where I am, for like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, is just sunshine. It's like the storm came, and then sunshine followed it.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Well, Alan Partridge is a stage name, DPH. It's a character name, I should say. Mickard, thank you for your support. Welcome to the house, sir. Thanks to Nutty, welcome, guys. Still quite misty with that autumn mod on. Yeah, Captain JC, it's coming down to like 4 Celsius tomorrow in Chelmsford. It's quite cool. It's quite cold last night, actually.
Happy anniversary.
Probably Crawley. Cam H, 41 months. Keep up the great work. Love the truck. Thanks, Cam. Well, Chris, I don't know what it's like in Norway, but I remember Snug saying yesterday in Sweden it was pretty cold and wet. -1 last night. Winter's coming. What the heck's going on in the game? You prefer winter? They were fine. You're looking forward to having fun with snowblower this winter? There was some news report this week that said because we'd had a really hot summer in the UK. Oh boy. I only just got onto that speed camera. Because we'd had a really hot summer, that we're going to have months of really harsh winter. I'm not sure if I believe that or not. It just sounds like somebody hedging the bets to me. I don't necessarily think that one follows on from the other. I mean, what I will say is, back at the start of this year, we had really, really cold, like, winter, all through February and March. Really cold. What is going on? What's he doing? He just brake checked a guy in the fast lane. We had a really cold kind of start to the year, and then a really hot summer. I don't necessarily think that that means we're going to have a cold winter. Melbourne is strange, Ash. I heard that Melbourne's got like a weird climate system. Yeah, well, that's what I thought they said D22. I think they just make it up as they go along.
Happy anniversary, Netta.
Your mum says that when there's loads of berries on the bushes, it's going to be a cold winter. Something to do with the birds saving them up. It's a bird conspiracy. I'm not sure how much truth there is in that. Hey Venom, I'm good, thanks. Mark Sterling, 21 months, almost a year. Almost settled down in the new house. Hope you and the family doing well. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Mark. Yeah, we've kind of settled into our new kitchen mostly now as well. You're Mrs. Frosty, but you hate winter? Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense, Mrs. Frosty. You need to change your name.
Aye, aye, aye.
Mrs. Scorchio. How does that sound? Jules. Some shops have started selling Christmas things. Yep, I heard about that. Mrs. Sunshine. That's a good name.
Anniversary, Netta. Happy anniversary.
Mrs. Toasty. Oh, that's brill. Gary Lauderdale with 9 months. But Squirrel, good to see ETS2 fixed. I'm using a Range T and loving it. My Twitch baby. PS new engine for the yacht. Imminent. One sec. Thanks, Gary, for 9 months Twitch baby. Wait, why have you got an advent calendar in September? That's just crazy. Oh, there's no digital speedo. We should add a digital speedo. Yeah, but I don't like the little tiny 50. Like, I like the Merc with the big, like, that's what I like. I know the speeds in the Speedo, I meant, like, big number version. That's what I meant. BC in Chelmsford in heavy rain. Oh, 8 Celsius, sorry. Yes, I'm there, I know. Yep, that's the retail industry for you.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Dark Slayer 18, thank you for your support, sir. Welcome to the Nut House, Dark Slayer. Where are we driving? We set off from Aberdeen and we're on our way down to the south coast of France. We're going to Nice with some medical equipment. Refrigerated medical equipment. So we can assume that it's medical supplies, really. Which, over that distance, probably should have been flown. I don't know. It's a long journey. Should be fun. When do you get the silver not unique? 6 months. Two-third Nelson. Are we there yet? No, we're not. Two-third Nelson. Not yet. Be a while. Just got to keep my eye on the fuel. Thank you for the bits. Packs of blood plasma. Could be. It could be that. That would make a lot of sense. The longest drive you've done in your car? Oh my god. What do you mean, like in one day? I drove to Edinburgh and back. That was a pretty long drive. That was... I think that's about 6... I don't know. Have a look in Google Maps. Chelmsford to Edinburgh and back. I think it's about 600 miles-ish. If I remember. Yeah, I went up the... I went A14 and then M6, I seem to remember. No, I went to pick up a new car actually, Connor. I basically drove a car up there and then Partexed it in and then drove my new car back. It was quite funny. It's quite nice picking up a new car and then driving it back for like 300 miles. It's quite fun. It was a nice day out as well with my daughter came with me at the time, I think. I think Mrs. Squirrel was at work and my daughter came with me. I mean, it wasn't a brand new car. It was just a new car to me, you know. Nearly 800, is it, Dr. D? Well, there you go. That's probably the longest I've done in one day. No, the Merc I got locally. Kitchen is mostly done, Mrs. Frosty. The kitchen fitters have left. So that's all done. Everything's fitted, it's just a bit of paint and some blinds now. But yeah, all the appliances are back on and stuff. Fridge is working. Well, my ice has melted, I think. It's still cold though. It's an ML350. It's like an SUV. When you turn 16, what moped do you think I should get? I have no clue. I haven't ever bought a moped. Is the crushed ice small enough for the good cocktails? Dave, the crushed ice is the best, my man. I prefer the crushed ice over the cubed. Which year? 2015. Because I think that was the last year for the ML, it became the GL after that. You want pictures of your crushed ice? Nah, you don't lose 75% of the value when you drive it off the forecourt. Who told you that nonsense? Most cars depreciate about 60% in 3 years. I don't think so, Chris. I think it's the GL, GL or GLE or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
It definitely went from M to a G. It's pretty much the same car. It's just they rebranded it for some reason. I don't know why. Polestar. This summer was too high a temperature Sweden. We are not used to that. It started at the end of May and ended half of August. Yeah, Pulsar, one of the mods is from Sweden and he likes it cold and he was complaining all summer about how hot it was. It was a pretty hot summer. Well, that's what a heatwave is. I mean, we've had complete washout summers before. Oh yeah, I remember that, Connor. 2007, I remember that. Dave, I think you're dreaming again. Used to work for Merc and VW, Audi, Mazda. You don't want to take something loose on it, something else take that. I didn't understand that last bit, Dublin. KD Nemesis, how you doing? Would I ever get another motorcycle? I don't know, Captain JC. At the moment, no. In the future, I have no idea. Future Paul might want to get a motorbike. Gregis, it was a BMW 730D, if I remember, that I went to pick up. And I had a 525. I had a 525 diesel estate, I think it was, and a part X tip for a 730 diesel saloon. That's what I did. But it was basically spend hundreds of pounds having a driver come down and get it, or me go up there and get it. So I just like, I'm gonna go up there and get it. Did I watch Jeff's motorbike vlogs? No. Oh yeah, Edinburgh's really nice. It was a shame I couldn't spend any time there. It was like, I think I got there about 11 o'clock, 12 or something like that. And obviously it'd been a long drive, and then there's all the paperwork when you change car, so I did all the paperwork and stuff, and then it was basically grab a sandwich and head back. Have I been to Dover in real life? Yes. Yeah. I've never been on the Channel Tunnel, but I've been on Dover ferries. Well, if you drive a brand new car off the forecourt, then what you lose straight away is the VAT. Plus a margin on whatever to buy it back. Because don't forget, like, if you buy a brand new car, like 20% of that is going straight to the taxman. I don't know if I can get in the left lane, or whether that's going to be a left lane drop off. We'll stay here for now. Prefer ferry over the channel. I think that depends whether you get seasick, cosmonaut. I don't know. rain is like super light rain. Would I trade my Merc for an Audi? I don't know, Rowan? I don't really know. I mean, I've never actually owned an Audi. Lots of people get seasick, Cosmonaut. Maybe not you, but a lot of people do. You worked for Audi for 18 years, Dr. D. What are like? Did you get like discounts on Audis? Have you managed to find the indicators on the Merc and the Beamers? Okay. I think the indicators have more to do with the driver than the car manufacturer. Turn them off. 7%. Mind you, if you were spending like 50 grand on a car or something, 7%'s not bad.